Hey guys, my name is VahnMoto. You remember me. Maybe not, maybe you're new. About 2.5 months ago. Is it 2.5? Yeah, just about 2.5 months ago. I had an accident. I had a crash. And it was my first moto vlog, which is kind of ironic, really. I don't know why, but it is. I just want to go over what happened. Okay. I want to go over what happened in that crash, why it happened, what happened because of it. We'll just do a bit of riding around. Anyway, I was riding in the trails, because that's what you do with the dual sport, right? Actually, I was riding on the roads and the trails. I was living the dual sport life in my first moto vlog ever. And we came up on a pretty rough spot in the trails. It was quite a bit of puddles and everything. And there was this puddle. If you watch that video, you'll see everything. Anyway, it was a puddle, and I tried to wheelie over it, lighten up my front end so it doesn't dive into the puddle. I was on my way to work. I didn't want to have wet pants. So as I was doing that, my left hand, because I was clutching with my left hand, it was not gripping onto the hand grip, and the torque of the bike ripped my hand off the hand grip, causing my handlebars to slide sideways, or turn sideways, and which in turn hit the ridge of the end of the puddle and threw my bike into a downward plummet. So that happening, my hand, if you watch my video, you will see my hand, I kind of tried to grab on, but I didn't grab here. I kind of grabbed onto here, and when the handlebar hit the ground, my hand slid off, and my wrist kind of got caught under the force of my body, and I fractured my wrist. Also, since it was the left side that hit the ground, I bent my clutch lever, doing about $65 worth of damage to the bike, post-accident and from the accident, mid-accident, whatever. So that happened. That put me in a cast for 5 weeks, and stupid little old me, or little young me, young stupid teenage mind, decided that it was safe to ride with a cast on, and turns out I was doing pretty good, really. I don't think it was the cast that really messed me up, but I was going around a puddle. Traumatic experience. I don't want to experience any more puddles again, right? So I was going around a puddle this time, coming up on a blind turn, and a Polaris Sportsman 500 ATV came around the corner, and me and him said hello in the most violent form ever. I did not break any bones or anything on the bike that time. I did do $24,000 or $2,400 of damage to the four-wheeler, and I didn't break any bones, but my cast that I had from my fractured wrist cut the web of my hand, and I had to go to the ER 4 weeks after I went to the ER the first time to get 4 stitches in my hand. So, yeah. We will use that as a lesson for the young folk that are thinking of getting into riding. Just pay attention, guys. It was a blind turn, but blind turns are supposed to be slowed down anyway. If you're going too fast for a puddle, slow down and go through it. Don't try to avoid the puddle. And don't try to wheelie over it, because both of those will get you in trouble. The wind is horrible today. It's like, no matter what direction I'm going, I have a headwind. So yeah, after I got my stitches out, we called the motorcycle course person, and we told him, oh, he's available now, set him up whenever. So now, I am now fully licensed, or permitted at this point, but I did get my endorsement waiver for my motorcycle license, so I am licensed to be on the road, and that is like the best thing ever. I'm hopefully going to be motovlogging a lot more. I don't want to leave you guys up the creek without a paddle again. Oh wow! Oh, that smoke! Smoke, yeah! I have, I don't know, pretty lenient plans. Hopefully I will be getting a new / old motorcycle. It's gonna be a project motorcycle. 1971 CB750 Honda. I'm gonna be doing some partial rebuild on it. Get it running, get everything working and everything. And yeah, that should be happening. You should be on, I should be on that next spring. I'll be working on it over the winter. Take it to the shop and do what I need to over the winter. What else? This is the, considered the, this one is known as Sitawa's Pit. This one was built by a landowner, put jumps and humps and a track in. And we have another one called a city pit. We call it the city pit. It's basically a quarry. That one is more of a party spot. This one is, people come here and fool around relatively safely. Friggin' dog in the window. I'm at work. This is my job. Gas attendant. Well, guys, fun riding with you. I'll see you next time. Don't know when it'll be, but there will be a next time. Thanks for watching.